channel. Thank you for checking out Finding My Beautiful. I am Kat and I talk about clothes, shoes, and organization. But of course, it's COVID, and so things are a little different. I am super fresh face because I have no makeup on. I am actually getting ready to go have, it's not micro blading, it's ombre powder something. I don't know. I'm going to get my eyebrows basically tattooed on my head. Here's the problem. I am terrified of needles. Terrified. I've never had a tattoo. I still hyperventilate when I get a shot at the doctor. So, this will be interesting. If this is something that you're interested in, keep on watching. I'm going to do this because it is something for me. It's something that I have wanted for a long time, and so I'm going to do it. So I looked online to see if there was anybody who, was like me, terrified of needles, that hadn't done it, and I didn't find anybody. Maybe there is somebody and I just didn't find them. And because I asked several people before deciding to get it done, do they think it was going to hurt or how bad the pain was? And they were like, oh no, it doesn't hurt at all. But these are all people who have tattoos and voluntarily get stabbed with needles. I am not that person. So anyway, I'm rambling now, so I'm just going to turn this off and try to relax and drive. Oh, Mr. Policeman over there hiding. I see you. I am going to try to relax and breathe. I got my headphones, and hopefully everything will be okay. I'll see you when I get there. I made it. I am here. Go check out Girly Girl Brows on Instagram. She is the one that will be doing my, now what is it? I keep calling it micro blading, and they're like, no, that's not what you're getting.
It's ombre powder, pretty much a brow tattoo.
Okay. I am terrified, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. She is assuring me that it's gonna be okay, and it's not gonna be as painful as I think it's going to be, but I will let you see it. Y'all can see my before. Lord, it's a hot mess. This is why I'm getting the tattoos, because, whew, Lord, the before, Jesus. So I will come back after. Do you mind being on camera?
No.
Okay. So this is Girly Girl Brows. First, Tasha. Tasha. So go check her out on Instagram. And if you are in the area, she is in this is Elk Grove, right? Elk Grove. And it's worth the drive. I have a friend that's coming next week, 2 weeks, to get hers done. And she's coming from the Bay Area. So it's worth the drive. Like I said, I did a lot of research, and thankfully I had a friend who came here, and I just saw her work online, and it was amazing. So check her out. And again, I am so nervous. Oh. But it's going to be good. All right, I'll check back. Got the numbing cream on now. I'm just going to pray. Y'all pray for me. Pray that this just numbs everything and I don't feel nothing, because I'm still nervous. But it's going to be okay. Got them drawn in. So that's step one. That wasn't painful. This is the painful part.
But we finished that so quick, you're not going to feel anything.
Okay. Have you started?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see, told you. Yeah.
Oh,
He can relax now.
oh my God. I'm sorry, I just was like bracing for the pain and it didn't come. Oh
That's
God.
awesome.
one brow down. We're going on to the next one. And you guys, it was, I didn't even know she started. So, okay. I was so nervous, and nervous for nothing. If you can handle threading, if you can handle tweezing, that's what it feels like. So I'm very excited that I went ahead and did this, because I thought it was going to be really bad, and I really just felt like it was going to be like somebody dragging a needle across my face, but no, not at all. So, okay, I'll talk to you after the second one. She's finished the outline of both of my brows, and now she has put more numbing cream on so that she can go back in and finish the shade. Is it the shading?
Mm-hmm.
The shading. This is going so much better than I thought it was gonna go. It really doesn't hurt, which, on a scale of 1 to 10 of people afraid of needles, I'm like a 13. So for this not to hurt, man, it's I'm like so ecstatic. So she did the outline. She drew, and then she did the outline, and now we're doing more numbing cream. I like the fact that she goes back in and does more numbing cream so that it's throughout the process. But it just feels like when I do feel it, because most of the strokes I don't feel, but some of the strokes I did feel a little bit, but it just feels like somebody's tweezing my eyebrows or threading. I've had threading and tweezing done, and threading hurts a little bit more. But like on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say the pain is like a 1 or a 2, no more than that. So if you're thinking about getting it done, go do it. They're done. Look at that. I don't have to draw my brows out anymore. Yay! It actually really wasn't bad. I'm still surprised, but I am super happy. So this is the after. Oh my God, they came out so good. Yay. This is actually my first seeing them, so this is awesome. So I'll talk to you guys later. I am so happy that I did it. Did it hurt? Yes. Am I gonna say it was 100% pain-free? Absolutely not. I would be lying. But it was doable. If you can get your eyebrows tweezed, or waxed, or actually it's not even, because for me waxing doesn't hurt at all. But if you could get your eyebrows threaded, or if you can get your eyebrows plucked, like with actual tweezers. I think tweezers is probably the more accurate description of how it feels. It's like when you tweeze your eyebrows in the same spot and it gets sore, and you keep tweezing and there's like a soreness. That's probably the extent of the pain. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to get a touch-up in 6 weeks, because you're supposed to get a touch-up in 6 weeks. But I would absolutely do it again. I am so happy that I did it. I am so happy with the results, because it's a little dark right now, because on the first day, she said the first and second day it's gonna be dark. But then going forward, they're gonna scab up. I did the research online. I knew my brows are not going to look like what they're eventually going to look like until day 30. I get that. it's a process, and I'm willing to go with the process. So I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I love how they came out. I think she did a great job. My brows have never looked this good. One thing about my brows, I love how they came out. Super happy with how they came out. And again, the pain was not even anywhere near what I expected it to be. But the one thing that I will tell you, because I'm going to tell the truth, it doesn't, I would do it again, but they itch. And because I haven't had tattoos, I didn't know that that was the situation. Um, but apparently, after you get a tattoo or after, you get your eyebrows done, your wherever you had the tattooing done, it will start to itch. So because I'm itching, I'm kind of leery of putting anything on or around my eyebrows tonight. I'm just gonna pretty much wash my face with water and go to sleep. That's what I'm doing tonight. Put some moisturizer on, but nothing directly on my eyebrows, just because um, the aftercare that she gave me said not to put anything directly on my eyebrows. So I won't be doing that. My first tip: research, research, research. Make sure the person that you are going to knows what they're doing, they've been doing it for a little while, and that they have some testimonials that you can read and just make sure that they are um, reliable. My second tip: have a consultation before you go to your appointment. I had a phone consultation with the person that I went to get my process done with, and she asked me to send her a picture of me with no makeup on, and she asked to see a picture with me with makeup and how I drew my eyebrows on, so she could kind of get a idea of the style that I liked for my eyebrows to look. And it gave her kind of a heads up on the style and even the color. That's another thing, you want to make sure that the person that you go to is using quality products. So on the consult, ask them, what type of ink are you using, so because there are different brands out there, and you want to make sure that they're using an amazing brand. And a girly girl brows at the time when I went, she was actually using somebody who I also follow on Instagram. His name is Brow Daddy, and he is out of Las Vegas. He does amazing work, and I know he has amazing products. And so I wanted to make sure that the products that I used are that were being used on my face were quality and that they had a good reputation. So I would ask that. Another tip, and this for me was a game changer: bring headphones. I am telling you, if you are not used to getting tattoos and this is not your thing, the tool is literally on your face, and so it's right by your ears and it's very loud. It when she started to do my brows, I didn't even know she had started because I had the headphones in, and so I couldn't hear that she had actually started. And having some music that relaxes you, calms you, whether you're listening to jazz or R&B or whatever it is you're listening to. I personally was listening to gospel. It kind of helped to calm my nerves, which made the process so much easier for her and for me. So I highly recommend bringing headphones because it drowns out that bzzz, and it kind of sounds like you're at the dentist, and that already gives me anxiety. So a huge tip: bring headphones. The next tip is get yourself get yourself a chart or go online and look to see what to expect from your process. I will insert a chart so that you can see what to expect, or you can, you know, take a screenshot and download it, and it tells you like the first day the brows are going to be super dark. Um, they'll start to fade between day 1 and 3, day 4 through 6. You know, they start to peel and that kind of thing, so that you know. Um, Again, another tip is talk to people that have actually had the process done. I did that, but one thing I didn't think to ask is what were some of the side effects afterwards. And I didn't know, as I stated in the video earlier, I didn't know that after you get a tattoo that it itches. And so I had no idea. That was probably the worst part for me, the itching, because you can't like really touch your brow. I would kind of like pat it with like a Kleenex, um, because it was just like, it's itching and it's unbearable. So um, that's something that I didn't think was going to happen. I didn't know because I've never had a tattoo. Um, Ask your technician during the consult if they use numbing. That is, listen, if you don't like needles like me, that is the number one thing that you need to be concerned about. What numbing they use, how long they use it, if they do it for the whole process. I had a friend that just recently went and got her brows done, and the technician would not give her any numbing cream when she did the outline. She only wanted to give it to her when she did the shading. That for me would not have worked, because then you're going to be in pain that you don't necessarily have to be in. And since you are paying upwards of $500, $600, $700 for the process, you should definitely look into and make sure that the technician that is going to do this will give you the numbing cream and give it to you for a longer period of time, so that your eyebrows are numb and you don't feel the pain. As I stated before, when she did my eyebrows, she put the numbing cream on, let it sit for like 20 minutes. She did the you know, the measuring, and then drew, and then she did the outline. And then when she finished doing the outline for one eyebrow, she would put she put numbing cream on this eyebrow and then started on this eyebrow. And then when she finished this eyebrow, she did the shading for this one and she put numbing cream on this one. So the whole process, I had numbing cream so that it wasn't painful for me. Again, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 1. At the worst, it was a 2. It was not painful at all. And so yeah, those are my tips for you. I do not regret doing it at all. I would 100% do it again when mine start to fade. That's another thing. It's supposed to last between, depending on your face, if you're oily, if you're not, the type of skin that you have, it will last longer or shorter. But they say it's supposed to last between 2 to 5 years. So it was definitely worth it. And I will be doing it again when it starts to fade, because I don't have to worry about drawing my eyebrows in every day. And it's taken at least 20 minutes off of the time that it takes for me to put my makeup on. So I hope this was informative for you. I hope that you learned something and that you consider getting your eyebrows done. And if you do, drop a link to a picture or a picture below so that I can check it out. And have a great day. Bye.